We both know that this has to end. We can't keep coming back. Oh, we drifted apart, and I need a new start. I couldn't help but look around. I must confess I found sha-la-la-la. I found a little sunshine in
ladies and gentlemen, but more so ladies, I think, out there. Hello, how are you? Good to see everybody. It's your boy. Excuse me, we got some tech difficulties here. Dave Neal, how are you? There it is, folks. Good to see you. Happy Thursday afternoon. No Diet Coke for me. Just an orange and grapefruit sparkling water. Trying to limit my soda intake. Trying to eat a little healthier for the next few weeks. Got a film shoot in 2 weeks. Want to look not bloated. You know what I mean? The camera adds 10 pounds in a couple years. But yes, thank you for enjoying my drinking. Oh, a Diet Dr. Pepper. That would be good. I could relapse with one of those any day. I think I just, it used to be that I would have a Diet Coke on like a Friday. That was my big thing. I know, I'm crazy over here. Friday afternoon, big Diet Coke. You're ready to go to the movies or watch Netflix or whatever the case. And then the pandemic hit, and I was like, all right, how about we just bathe in Diet Cokes? It can't be good for you. It just can't be. How's everyone doing out there? We'll talk about Clayton, the new Bachelor. We'll discuss a little bit about him. Not too much is known. It's kind of nice. I will say this. Leave it to the Bachelor Nation audience to be completely hypocritical and judge him completely on his looks. Now, again, I was totally in awe of his muscles, but plenty of negative comments out there, and it's just like, look, we got to practice what we preach. You don't want men to be judging women for every flaw in their body. Let's not do the same over here. He's a human too, folks. Come on now. Araceli says, hi, Dave. Just finished the video on Michelle. Wanted to catch up on today's videos. Well, hello. How are you? Glorifying Jesus says, aspartame in Diet Coke causes many side effects and can cause cancer. I'm very, very aware. But just like people smoke cigarettes, I load up on that Diet C. Tried my best to limit it. Everything out there can kill you, but in moderation, maybe we'll be okay. But we'll have to see. I mean, for the Bachelor producers to want to go with Clayton, they must really, really like this guy from Eureka, Missouri. Is that how you Midwesterners pronounce it? Missouri? All right. Well, once we populate the chat with a couple hundred people, we'll get into some of our stories. In the meantime, I'll catch up with all of you. How's everyone doing today? Natalie's in the house. Good to see you, Natalie. Crafty Beach, as always. The pleasure is mine, everybody. The pleasure is mine. Araceli says, Diet Coke, my boyfriend's favorite as well. He has cut down but replaces it with coffee. I do a ton of coffee, but I'm pretty good with my coffee. I go coconut milk, that's it. Coffee and coconut milk. I don't, as much as I love sweets, I don't need it in my coffee. I actually prefer not to have it in my coffee. Amanda says, I'm from Missouri, and no, that's not how we pronounce it. Missouri? I thought Missouri. No. No. All right, here we go. Crafty Beach has the update here. Let's get it. This is how to pronounce Missouri. It's Missouri. Regine says, we populate, and that's right, both here on the live stream and in real life. Who's banging out there? Come on, get it. Someone's having a baby with my tech statistically, somebody's procreating. Maybe not right now, but somewhere someone's procreating and they left their YouTube on, and in the background it's me being like, what we needed! Berlin's in the house. Donkashane, hello. How are you, Florence? Florence is checking in from Berlin. Beautiful city in Germany. Very nice. All right. Just a couple of shout-outs here. Crafty Beach, excited for the new Midwest batch. Well, I mean, here's what we've had most recently. Michelle, Midwest. Minnesota's northern Midwest, right? We've got Katie, Pacific Northwest. Matt James, Southeast. And then who's before Matt James? Tasha, Southwest. Claire, West. She's California, right? San Fran, Sacramento. What do we go back? I mean, can we get a New Englander? When was the last New Englander we had? Now, obviously, Brendan's from Boston, so we do have some New Englander representation, but who's the last New England lead? I can't remember. Pilot Pete, Los Angeles. Colton, he's Missouri, right? Or Illinois. What do we got, folks? Can we think of a New Englander? Can we think of a New Englander? hit the like button if you don't mind. I mean, if we don't like these videos, then I'm just wasting my time. What are we doing here if we're not liking things? You know what I mean? It's not your fault. You guys are here. Don't want to scold the classroom. All right, let me turn on instrumentals only to the rest of the rock songs. Alrighty. Kara says, we don't need a Brendan. Brendan's normally a nice name, though. You know, it's not one of those names where, like, you just have the, you know, there's certain names where it's like you're guaranteed trouble. Brendan, that's kind of like a unassuming name. Kind of like Greg. You know, Greg's also unassuming. What do you guys think? All right, why don't we just do this then? Why don't we just get right into some of our content here? What do I need to go to? Sorry, if I got to pause this. So let's pause that and we'll go right into... So, earlier today, I shared this reel. I'm going to share it with you guys because no one watched it. And then I'm going to share the response I got from Trey and Cooper. So check this reel out right now.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, darling, won't you stand by me?
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that's the episode. We'll talk to you guys. So I posted that, and I made a reel out of it. I tagged Trey Cooper and Connor Falcon, and you know what? Job's done, no big deal. Gotta love the boys, but mind you, I'm 36. I didn't grow up with social media. I don't know what these kids are doing with their shenanigans, who follows who doesn't. So shortly after that, I check into Connor and Trey's Instagram, and I type right here. They were doing a live because they're in Venice, California together. And I say, need you both riding a tandem bike ASAP. No big deal. Here's what Trey has to say.
I'm gonna Connor about this. You tagged me in a reel and you didn't follow me, bro. And you follow everybody else from the show, Dave.
Trey's so salty.
No, it's quiet on you till you follow us back.
I hope
I hope you comment back, Dave.
Whoopsie. Didn't follow him.
Wait, Dave.
Can you grow your voice?
Dave says, huge apologies. I've followed back and will
Dave,
bomb all
my
your pics. Did he? Prove it.
Dave, yeah, we're doing a live check, Dave.
We're checking it.
Dave,
we're calling you out.
If you're blowing smoke, Dave, it's not gonna. I'm gonna write a song about you. If you. Oh my boy!
He followed.
Yes.
All right, everybody go follow Dave Niels.
Yeah, go
We
follow
love
Dave
him.
Niels, my favorite guy
Really,
ever.
Dave, we do love you, man.
He's just a solid guy all the way around. But
best.
nothing bad to say about the guy.
No,
Human quality material.
Human quality material. Breaking news, folks. That's it. We have human. Here's the funny thing is he didn't say he loved me until after I followed him back. But I get it. I appreciate that. I didn't know I wasn't following. You know, I try to do my best out here. I try to do the Lord's work, if you will. But apologies to Trey. And then I told them I think my favorite taco place they need to go check out in Venice. But yeah, so maybe I'll make a reel and I'll tag them. So what I did was, let me see if I can find it here. I'll show you what I did. I ended up liking every single one of Trey's photos of all time. I said I'm gonna like bomb every photo you've ever got, and then he ended up liking all of my photos here. You can see all these Trey Cooper. So that's what you got to do. If you ever have any problem with someone, you just got to like bomb all their photos there. That's all you have to do there. So just a little PSA from Dave Neal to you, and of course. Trying to do the Lord's work. Glorifying Jesus says, yes, the Lord created love and romance. That's right. He created me in his image. Because he's got a weird sense of humor. He's like, let's make this guy and have him follow all the Bachelor content. But that's, you know, that's actually too, if you do believe in Jesus or God or whatever, you believe he made everyone in his image, which means he made the assholes too. So it's like, for the people that like don't like me, it's like, hey, God made me too. He made me to make fun of you. You know what I mean? All right. We're cooking. Carly's here. Carly says, is there a way to hit the like button when you are watching on your phone? I can never find a way unless I'm on a computer. Just a thought, maybe why not everyone likes the vids. That's a good point. You might not be able to like from your phone. I'm not entirely sure. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. just try to drum up at whatever support we can. He made glorifying Jesus says he made you funny. Well, you know what he did is he made my mom leave my dad, and then that brought me a sense of humor because that's how it works. No, but the truth is we all do get not to make a weird situation here, but we all do. We're all given enough on our plate that we can handle, and it's almost better to be given adversity, especially at a young age, because you learn how to cope in different ways. And that is always good for survival. I always say that people, like even YouTube, the people that have like YouTube success right away, they're never happy. You know, life requires a healthy dose of struggle. And when you can struggle for things and truly appreciate them, you don't ever take it for granted. And if you do take it for granted, maybe go, oh, I remember what the struggle was like. I know what it was like to make a video and get $1 revenue out of it, or no dollar at all, or no one watches it. I know what that feels like. It stinks. I appreciate every person that can come into the chat and talk to us. Anyway, so as far as the new Bachelor goes, Kara says, was hoping for an Asian Bachelor. You know, Bao was supposed to be on Katie then Michelle's season, and fortunately, and again, not to say because Bao didn't make the show that was their first and only shot at an Asian Bachelor. They need to present more diverse opportunities with more people so that if one person doesn't make the cut, it's not end of the road. Dr. Joe seems like he would be, I mean, I don't know what his deal is, but of course it's still few and far between on the representation side. But, you know, Crafty says, what a loss with Bao, but it's like, we don't know anything about Bao. He could be a great guy. Maybe he's got a criminal record. I mean, who knows? Who knows why he didn't make it? Who knows what made it? Because he was obviously a fan favorite way before Katie's season. And then, you know, but it just goes to show how we are with Bachelor Nation. We're so willing. If we just as Bachelor Nation get our minds in an optimistic way, we will see somebody and paint every red flag white and go, this is the person. They've got a square jawline. They have strong deltoid muscles. They held a baby in a photo. And then later on, we find some bad news about them. And we go, whoops. Sorry about that. You know, that's how it works. Amanda goes, not after my Brendan. Well, let's be honest. Let's be fair. Let's be fair to Dr. Joe. What does he know in the moment? That he's good friends with a guy that maybe has never showed problematic behavior to Joe. And then Joe goes to a beach. He finds out that Natasha had a problem with Brendan. And then he also found out that the producers put him in this position with Natasha because they plan these dates. And you go, what are they trying to get me to do right now? And then you pull back. Joe is a smart person. He knows more than we do with that situation. And for him to kind of go, you know, pull back isn't necessarily, like, I don't necessarily want to condemn him for that. He didn't go on the show to be some wedge issue between Brendan and Piper. You know what I mean? And Natasha, you know what I mean? So as far as Joe's concerned, I'm not going to play the game where we villainize people for their association with other people. I'm not playing that game, you know? I reject the premise. Like someone said, when I was talking about Brendan, I was like, you know, Brendan, before this scenario, everyone loved him. Seemed like a good guy. Seemed like I could be like a friend with a guy like that then messes up through his, you know, cockeyed plan to do this. And obviously, you know, gaslights Natasha, all these other things. And then someone leaves a comment, Dave saying he could be friends with Brendan shows me Dave's true Shut up. Shut up. Now someone's going to comment, Dave's telling his audience to shut up. No, I'm telling you to shut up. You, the person that takes A, puts it together with B, and creates Z. You need to shut up. You need to do a better job of critically thinking and putting yourself in that, like, show me your friend list. Give me your phone. Let's start calling up your friends. Okay? Because the second we think these people are above us, which might make you sleep better at night, thinking that we're morally superior to them, you can tuck yourself in at night and be all excited. Sure, they might make a lot of money on their Instagram, but at least I'm a morally superior. No, you're not. Okay, you're not. You haven't been put in those positions. Now, I'm not saying you would concoct some plan to railroad Natasha and bring Piper in and get a free vacation and couples therapy and all. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying don't pretend like you don't have friends that are shitty too. Don't pretend like you haven't lied for a friend. Don't do it to me, okay, folks? Don't do it. Because the second we think we're better than other people, I got news for you. That's right. And I'll go all day about it, folks, okay? I got time to kill. I got Trey and Connor on my side. They told me I'm a good guy. They told me... Oh, man. What are you going to do? I'm really liking glorifying Jesus today. She's nailing it. He who has no sin cast the first stone. It's a great line. It's a great line. You know what they say about people who live in glass houses? Fantastic lighting for their TikTok videos. All right, folks, that's what they say. It's the year 2021. But also, they don't throw stones, or at least they shouldn't. You'd be an idiot if you did. Although glass technology these days is way better. You know what I mean? You can totally probably survive throwing glass at your wall if it's tempered. Speaking of tempers, let's get into it. Hold on, I gotta write that down. That might be a good reel. 23-minute reels. 23 minutes. If I remember the time in the video that I said something funny, it's way easier to make a reel out of it later. All right. Janelle said, speaking of Instagram, how does Mykenna have so many followers? Oh, are we playing the game where we think somebody bought their followers? Mykenna has a TikTok that I think does pretty well. So let's check Mykenna here. Mykenna. I personally don't believe, and I haven't done the research, but I trust people like Bachelor Data. And Bachelor Data says there isn't conclusive evidence that Piper bought followers. Therefore, I believe Bachelor Data. Now, maybe it's suspect, but it's not rare to think somebody goes up by 100 or 200 followers. Jody said, Dad's mad again tonight. Be good, you guys. No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Sarai left a voicemail. Got it, Sarai. When I'm done ranting, Sarai, I'm going to play your voicemail. I am going to be at the edge of my seat, Sarai. You better believe it. So yeah, Mykenna's got 322,000 followers. Let's go to her link tree and see what that's all about. I think she's got a pretty good following on TikTok. And she also did blogging before. Let's see. Here's her TikTok. Oh, she has a cameo. I should start buying everyone cameos and make them endorse me. Yeah, it seems like the biggest way to light a few bucks on fire. Miss Kate, is that her name? That can't be her. I just clicked on... That's not Mykenna. I just clicked on Mykenna's link tree and it pulled up this. Let's search Mykenna. Mykenna. Am I pronouncing that right? There it is. She's got one word. Is that if that's her username? Look at that. Oh, 300,000 TikTok. She's pretty big on TikTok. She's a big deal. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? All right. We've seen enough. TikTok is a dumpster fire for the my channel. Like whenever you put TikTok on your desktop, it's like a parade. It's just insane. What do you guys? Let's play a game. What do you think Mykenna's cameo is? No one's allowed to say. Whoever gets the closest wins. I'll buy someone a cup of coffee. All right. Whoever gets the closest, you guys have 1 minute to guess what it costs for Mykenna's cameo. I'll buy you a cup of coffee. Let me know. Let's see. Although, actually, I'm looking at it right now. Don't cheat, guys. Don't cheat. Let's see. She's got reviews. Notify me when available. Mykenna is currently not taking any bookings at this moment. Oh, you know what? You know what? We can't do it. It doesn't look like she's taking bookings. So, I don't know what it's going to cost. $200, says Hunter. 65. 250. I think that's pretty high. 500? I would have guessed 40 bucks. Thank you, Mykenna. He'll be stoked to see this. Perfect. Thank you so much, Mykenna. My husband, Jake, was so surprised and happy. We're huge fans. Why are women buying them for their husbands? Kristen loved it. Yeah, when's someone going to buy me a cameo of Connor? I'm just kidding. All right. So it doesn't look like I wonder why she stopped doing cameos. Maybe it's because she was on Bachelor in Paradise. Let's see what she has to say. Let's see what... Hold on a second. Let me turn off the music here. And then let's go back here.
Some fun and let's do this. Hey guys, Mykenna here. I am so excited to finally be on Cameo. I cannot wait to send you guys some personal videos, whether that is for you or for someone that you love and care about. I got you guys covered. Let's have some fun and let's do this.
All right.
Hey guys, Mykenna here.
She's adorable.
I'm so excited to finally be on Cameo. I cannot wait to send you guys some personal
Hey Anna,
videos.
it's Mykenna here.
Wow, too much. All right, there it is. We don't know what her price is. Sorry about that. We don't know what her price is. We don't know, folks. We can't do that. But I wonder if there's anyone else on Cameo. Maybe we'll do like a Cameo-specific episode where we'll just buy a bunch of cameos. Should we do that? Should we just buy a bunch of cameos for the YouTube channel and just see what people are charging? I mean, yeah, she's got 300,000, but she's been in, she was on what, Matt James season? So, yeah, she's had a good little following. She's connected with the other sort of like good people. She's nice and Canadian. So, yeah, why not? Why not? And then we've got, the other thing is Bachelor in Paradise. Hold on, Bachelor in Paradise, Canada. Because I didn't realize Bachelor in Paradise, Canada is going to have... maybe we should go back here. Let's go back here for a second and prep for this so we can talk about this here. Oh, let me give them a follow. We don't want to not follow them. So, live update here on Bachelor in Paradise, Canada. Their Bachelor in Paradise is going to have American, from the U.S., contestants on it, which is actually surprising to me because I just didn't think they would do that.
From St. Catharines, and I'm a professional cosplayer.
You got Lisa. So it's
I'm
a
bringing
mix.
all my superpowers to paradise, and I will find my man.
Oh, is this what they're going to do? They're going to
Just
slowly...
like Elsa, I'm
All right.
going to let it all
They're going to
go
release each
in
one of them.
paradise.
We don't need to see that. So let's see if they've got Brendan Quinn on here just yet.
Salut, je m'appelle Jérémy, j'ai 28 ans.
Bonjour, ça va bien?
Just kidding, guys. I speak English. Hi, my name is Jeremy. I'm 28 years old, and I'm from Montreal, Quebec, and I'm a law student.
All right. I see you.
And I'm here to
All
share
right.
my way.
So let's see. Do they not have... Oh, here he is. Here's Brendan, but I don't think that's a video. I was hoping that we could find a video of this. Yeah, no video there. So I'll have to find out where the video is that show. Katie Thurston liked it. The cast reveal. Yeah, I really wanted the video. All right. But some of them are from like North Carolina, California, New York. So I'm just surprised. I mean, it's great for Bachelor in Paradise Canada to get some American citizens because it'll give them a little bit of clout, right? Let's see what their Instagram says here. All right, that guy, he looks super Canadian. That's the tannest you're going to get in Canada right there. That's it. That's a dark roast right there. All right. So anyway, we'll have to look more into Bachelor in Paradise Canada. Laylee says, why does it still shock me that there's a Bachelor franchise in non-US places? Who is Bachelor 22? I just tuned in. Ebony, we'll get to that very, very shortly. Give me a few minutes. We'll get right into that video. And we'll discuss that. It is a guy named Clayton. We'll talk about... well, yeah, I didn't want to show some of this because some of the Bachelor in Paradise... I don't know if there's music's license and all that jazz. So let's see. What do we got going on? Jessica said, who gets the coffee? I apologize. There was no price on Mykenna's cameo, so I wasn't able to give out the coffee. But maybe, you know what I could do? Why don't we do this? Just in good faith here. Let me pull up another Bachelor cameo. Let me search Bachelor cameo and see if we can find somebody, and then we'll play this game. How about this? Let's go to Chris Harrison. Don't look. Don't cheat. Okay. So tell me right now how much you think Chris Harrison charges for his cameo. He's live right now. He's got 24-hour delivery. You have 1 minute to tell me what you think he charges. The closest price gets a coffee. You have 1 minute starting now. Okay, so let's play a little music in the background. And there you go. Let me play some, play some music right here. There it is. All right, 1 minute to tell me how much Chris Harrison gets for the closest one wins. And you guys are gonna have to look back for this and give me who you think it is because we're not entirely. I can't scroll through all the comments. Hunter says 500. Crafty Beach says 350. Diane says 75. Araceli 600. Pam says $10,000. Susie 250. Bethany 350. All right. Again, this is Chris Harrison. What does he charge? Personal use. So not for your business. Natalie, 580. Natalie, 350. Danielle, 1,000. Bethany Bird, 350. All right. I'm wrapping it up in 3, 2, 1, All right, you guys ready to find out how much... I'm in the wrong one here. Find out how much Chris Harrison charges for his cameo. The first person to guess it correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, was Crafty Beach with $350. I saw 3 people guess $350, but Crafty Beach was the first one. You just won a coffee. Do me a favor, send me a DM on Instagram so I can send you a Venmo. Let me know if I was wrong. Did someone say it before a Crafty Beach? Because I'm pretty sure she was the first one to say it. If I'm wrong there, let me know. Thank you for all your submissions. So that's $350 for old Chris Harrison there. Let's see what he has to say.
Here at the Bachelor Mansion, and I had to come here to wish you a happy 21st birthday.
Now, I thought you couldn't film at the Bachelor Mansion. I thought they said you couldn't film there. What's going on? That's not fair.
Go out, make some horrible decisions. Kind of like all the decisions that are made here at the mansion. Happy birthday.
See, that's a good one, obviously. He can't shoot them all. By the way, he's doing this on company time. You know what I mean? Like, he's clearly at work. Can you be doing that at work? So then if you want to do it for your business, book for a marketing campaign or big event, $6,000. So clearly, if you're booking for your business, let's see if he's got any not 5-star reviews. He's got a lot of, it's always nice you expect the good reviews, but let's see if there's any. Oh, so 2 days ago, amazing. Chris is a maestro who did an incredible job for us. Thank you, Chris. So he's doing them right now. Who needs a gig when you can do this for $350? I guess if you're going to spend $350, you're not going to want to leave a negative review. These are all 5-star reviews. Let's see if maybe I could get Chris to do you think if I pay enough money, his cameo will just turn into me letting him do a podcast? How great would that be if I was the first channel he ever talked to? All right, that's enough of that. Okay. Give me a second to prep my slide here, and then we'll get right into the next Bachelor here. We'll get into the next Bachelor. I want to make sure I'm in the right categories here. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, featured video from today's live stream is introducing the next Bachelor of 2022. His name is Clayton. That's his name, from Eureka, Missouri, Minnesota. What's the difference? I'm just kidding to my Minnesotans out there. So a lot of Midwestern the Bachelor, they know their demographics. They know how many people are watching in the South and the Midwest. So they plucked this guy right out of the heart of Missouri. Do me a favor, pluck your finger onto that like button, like this video an odd number of times, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's dive right into the talk about Clayton, Bachelor 22. First, foremost, if you're in Los Angeles this Monday, September 20th, I'm performing at the West Hollywood Improv, 7:30 p.m. You can find all the details on my Instagram. Shoot me a DM if you want to come. There'll be plenty of Bachelor people there so we can all talk and say hi. All right, let's get into this. So Variety reported it. This is all but reported. We haven't seen a direct report from the Bachelor producers, but they pretty much teased it to all hell. They're on top of it. Bachelor Season 26, Clayton Echard. I'm calling him Echard. What's his nickname going to be? We need to give a good nickname for Clayton Echard. Checker. The next star of The Bachelor will be an unfamiliar face, but not for long. Sources tell Variety ABC's new leading man for Season 26 of the hit dating show is Clayton Echard, though ABC and Warner Brothers TV declined to comment for the story, although Mike Fleiss did comment that you're going to love the new person from Michelle's season. His name starts with a C. So they all but concluded that it's him. If Echard's name doesn't ring a bell, it's because Bachelor Nation hasn't met him yet. Echard will be introduced to America as a suitor on the upcoming season of The Bachelorette. It'll be kind of fun to watch this. It's like when you already know who's gonna win Survivor and you're watching to see where they mess up. That's what this is gonna be. Like episode 4, he's gonna I don't know, do something weird, and Michelle's gonna be like, oh boy, you're done. So he's got dimples for days. He's gonna be a fan favorite. Apparently, you would think. I mean, they're in control of the edit. They're gonna give this guy a pristine edit. Normally they shoot a show and they don't know who the next Bachelor's gonna be, so they'll give someone an edit thinking it might be that person, a la Greg Grippo, right? It was supposed to be Greg Grippo. It was gonna be him. Reality Steve reported it. People said it was all but signed. It was gonna be him. Petitions galore. It's not him. So here he is. So he's going to get a pristine edit. The Bachelor typically premieres in January, just after the new year, but insiders say that production is starting this month. On Wednesday, photos that leaked of Echard with a camera crew were published by E! News in a speculative piece questioning whether he would be the new Bachelor. Multiple sources tell Variety that Echard is indeed ABC's pick, but he won't officially be announced as the Bachelor anytime soon. After all, young season of The Bachelorette hasn't even aired. So I guess technically this is a spoiler, but it's all over the news. It's kind of something that we're not going to be able to avoid and all that jazz. So, I mean, this is what you get. If you're going to film in a guy's hometown in Missouri, camera crews are going to notice when someone's in town. If you do this in New York City or Los Angeles, it's like, all right, they're just shooting a mayonnaise commercial. Nobody knows. Here are the details. Janelle Hills says, I wonder how far he goes. Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, assuming for them to really get to like his personality and become a fan favorite, you have to think he's going to go 5 or 6 weeks. Like you have to think he's going to go like at least a Connor's length, you know, probably not make it to the top 4, but you know, a good contender, get a chance to know the guy. Initially there was some okay, Echard is 28 years old and from Missouri. He played college football at Mizzou, and as an underdrafted rookie, in 2016, he was signed to the Seattle Seahawks. The former, so he was signed to the professional football. That's great. The former tight end refers to himself as a washed-up athlete now trying his luck in orthopedic sales, according to his Instagram. For the record, at the time of this article publishing, Echard has 1,000 followers on Instagram, which will certainly grow exponentially as his profile rises on the ABC dating show. So without further ado, give me a chance here, and I'm going to find out how many followers he has now. My guess is he's up to 20,000. That's my guess. As at the recording of this video, of this article, he was at 1,000 followers, and right now, 17,700 followers. And it's all been but confirmed. We'll get into who kind of spoiled it here. Let's just finish this article. Initially, there were some timing concerns over choosing someone from young season, given that the production schedule for The Bachelor and the air date of The Bachelorette would pose some complications as to when would make sense to announce the next male star. But insiders say that during young season, producers fell in love with Echard, and he rose to the top of the network's shortlist after a slew of other men from Bachelor Nation had been considered. I heard Hunter Montgomery was also on the shortlist. Hey, folks, we're kidding, Hunter. Come on, I'm your height. Why do they always cast tall men? You know, why can't they be inclusive to men of all sizes? All sizes matter. Greg Grippo, for one, was a strong contender at one point, but ABC opted not to go with him as the next lead. Grippo was a frontrunner in Katie Thurston's season, but after his final meltdown, blah, 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 he gaslit her. She said he did. He says he didn't. They cried. They apologized. They sort of made up, and that was that. There's a petition against him. I paraphrased. Before settling on Echard, sources say the network had met with other suitors from Thurston's season and also the current Bachelor in Paradise. Oh, interesting. I wonder who it would have been from Bachelor in Paradise. The network and studios typically do not comment on any casting rumors related to the franchise, and both ABC and Warner Brothers TV declined to comment, but of course, like I said, Mike Fleiss posted that the guy starts with C. It's all but said. As for Young, the school teacher was introduced as a contestant on Matt James' season and emerged as a quick favorite, so that's the whole thing where they just start reviewing, you know, they go all the way down the line. So that's that, folks. Let me know what you guys think. So Bachelor filming 20 minutes away today. So this was taken here. Sean Flower, mayor of Eureka. Well, we have breaking news, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, here to report that the mayor of Eureka, Missouri, concocted a banner. They called the banner guy, "Go find love, Clayton." Again, a banner was concocted in Eureka, Missouri. That's been a breaking news update by Dave Neal. All right, folks, we're having fun here. Eureka native Clayton Echard, the next Bachelor, and a film crew from the show will be on location in downtown Eureka today around 3 p.m. Eureka folks are welcome to come down to wish him good luck on the show and watch the shoot. Oh, to be mayor of Eureka. Can we get Sean Flower on the line? What's that? He's busy? Okay, well, sorry. Not big enough to get the mayor of Eureka on the line. Let's go to some comments and see what people are saying out there. Big deal here for Eureka. Oh boy, nothing. We haven't had a big story come out of a Eureka, Missouri like this since the cicadas came by in 1992. These are jokes. This feels official. I didn't believe it until I saw this post myself. It's weird because I'm 30 and he's 28, so you'd think I might have heard of the man before. Nope. I mean, is Eureka that small where you'd know a guy? Maybe. When you graduate high school, you just forget everyone in your hometown, I thought. This whole thing seems so sudden. I wonder why they chose this guy in particular. I feel like the choice tends to be more hidden. I think they hid it as long as they could, but it's like, the cat's out of the bag. I don't know enough about him to actually judge, but imagine looking at your baby and naming it Clayton. Oh, come on. Clayton, Clay baby. Oh. Okay. What else do we have here? ABC just announced it officially. The cat is obviously out of the bag. Did they officially announce it? I've heard the producers are rescinding who the Bachelor pick is before, but this has probably gone too far to take back, right? Kayla also filmed an intro package, but she was replaced because then Ben's finale aired and JoJo got her heart broken and there was a huge upswell of support. There was a huge upswell is a good way to put it. That seems unlikely to happen in this case since obviously no one knows what happens on Michelle's season yet. And of course, they are down to the wire. They need to film this thing now. So, spoiler, the new cousin, okay, another breaking news here. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. The new Bachelor's cousin confirms he's the Bachelor. Ladies and gents, your next Bachelor right there. Can't wait to follow my cousin's journey to finding love, Clayton. All right, folks. And then last but not least, Reality Steve has the same story. Eureka, Missouri, just losing their mind over Clayton Echard being the next Bachelor. Oh boy, yeah, that's a good one. Who's the sign guy? Get the sign guy on the phone. Can you imagine that? Hi, it's the mayor of Eureka. Eureka, Missouri. Yes. Jill Flowers. What's his name? What's the guy's name? It doesn't say right there. Either way, yeah. No, I need a sign. We got The Bachelor. The TV show. Yes, Eureka. Because there was a petition and they couldn't get the other guy. I know, I was a Greg baby too. The problem is, okay, so that's it. All right. No one to take a bit too far. All right, so anyway, some comments there. Okay, so it's public. Oh, but Eureka has a lot of good people. Some of my best friends since birth went to high school with him. Oh, good to know. Hopefully he's a genuine guy and not just on the show to gain followers. Eureka supports our own. Always have and always will. He comes from a great family and has a stand-up reputation. Wishing our hometown boy all the best. All right. It's cute. This is cute. This is like straight out of a Lifetime movie. You know what I mean? Local bad boy, Clayton Eureka. Is that his name? Clayton Eureka? So anyway, Sean Flower. Thank you, Hunter. Sean Flower. Hi, this is Sean Flower. I'm going to need a banner now. Yes, the mayor of Eureka. Because we got The Bachelor. No, not Clay. Whatever. Okay. Glorifying Jesus says, how much does a Bachelor make for being on the show? Around $100,000, give or take. More if they jump over a fence in Portugal. So anyway, that was the breaking news story today with regards to next Bachelor 2022. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. More updates as they come. I'm Dave Neal. Okay, that's how we do it, folks. That's a live stream. All right, let's get to some voicemail, see what you guys are saying. I heard Sarai left a voicemail. I don't know if it's true or not, but rumor says Sarai left a voicemail. Sarai like a river through the sea. Sarai just... Okay, let's go here. Click on it. I wasn't set up for voicemails. Let's see. I think this is Sarai right here. Let's see if we're set up here to get her. We're connected to the dock.
Just an appreciation voicemail for you and for all you've done for us. Dave Neal, not brats, but
disgruntled
we're
divas.
definitely not disgruntled women. So I have to figure out another key name for us.
Disgruntled divas.
I just want to say that I'm so thankful for finding your channel just randomly. You know, I had watched Bachelor videos in the past, and then next thing you know, he says, "Hey, what about Dave Neal?" I'm like, what about Dave Neal? And then next thing you know, I was hooked. And I am so grateful for YouTube recommending you to me.
Aww.
And I am so grateful for all the friends that I've made through here, especially Susan and, you know, Natalie, Sophia, Travis. Apparently there's something going on that I don't know about. Just kidding. But I'm just so grateful and thankful to have all of you in my life. And I hope these friendships can grow even beyond the channel, and we can all have like a barbecue party or something. And I can bring that awesome wine from Napa. But I just want to say thank you for all that you do. You're amazing.
Aww.
Okay, enough glorifying Dave. I'm joking. I'll always glorify you. But just want to say thanks. You're awesome. All right. See you in the chat soon. Bye.
Oh, thank you so much, Sarai, and everyone else. I'm not crying. I actually just Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Lauren and everyone else, I appreciate you guys too. We've all sort of helped each other build some community here, and that is special. That is a special thing. I'd love to know, like, I wish I could rank everyone based on how long they've been a sub. That would be really nice. But as we know, the last year has been insane. Last week was insane. Last week we had giant. I mean, the difference between a video doing well and going crazy is, you know, it's like if you watch 8 minutes versus 8 minutes 20 seconds. Like, there's such a threshold that takes something off and gets it to new followers. That happened last week. Actually, all of August was pretty crazy. It was a good month. The 3 months prior to that were kind of quiet. I think it was basically quiet, like Greg Grippo, that whole storyline was big. But, you know, you guys always stick around, and that's what's great. Like, the other followers will come and go. In the meantime, we're all going to be here doing our thing, and I appreciate you all so much for that. Crafty Beach says, Colton did something good by bringing me to your channel. Yeah, no, absolutely. You know, it was almost like the Colton Underwood situation was so wild, and I was like, people are talking about this, but like no one's talking about this. Like, no one's like trying to get into this guy's mind, like what was going on. And then you know, what they always say in YouTube, when something works, keep doing it. So we kept on talking about it. I just thought, I was surprised so many people were moved to hear like what I thought as a guy, you know? And I don't think men are afraid to talk about these things. I just think you just talk about what you talk about, you know? And most guys don't have a platform that's speaking directly to a large number of women, disgruntled women at that. I'm kidding. Anyway, speaking of, L-Dog designed these mugs for us right here, which is a nice, fun, like a more like bubbly lettered one from the one I have over here. But anyway, they come in all the different things. So a good handful of you guys already bought some, which is cool. Crew neck shirts. I saw a Bachelor account is making disgruntled female mugs now, but hey, we did it first. What can you do? I like that they got the guy one, you know. If you want to get one for your husband, he can wear it when you're in a bad mood so no one talks to you. I don't know. Anyway, so those are all there. You know, I don't really make much money off these, to be honest. I didn't know it. It's kind of like if this shirt sells for $35, I might make like $7. It's like kind of like it's not enough to even care to promote it, but it is what it is. It's something. All right, let's go to the next voicemail.
Dave, this is Dave Walker. I live in Gainesville, Florida.
Dave,
just a quick question. I know you use this expression of bumping Harrisons. Is that something you made up after watching The Bachelor, or is that some expression I've never heard before in general for people who were having sex, I guess? That's my main question. I'm under, if you want to call me, 850.
No. I can't call you back there. Thank you so much. I didn't realize you were going to give your number away. Oh, boy. Dave in Gainesville at the 50-minute mark, bumping Harrisons. Bumping Harrisons is a term I came up with after spending years trying to concoct the perfect euphemism for fornication on the show. Well, you know, one of my favorite terms for sex is bumping uglies. It's just the crudest, dumbest, funniest saying. It's just so dumb. But bumping uglies is still kind of like, you know, and that bumping Harrisons is equally as funny, because I think you know, when you explain a joke, you kill it, right? But I think what's funny about it is that Chris Harrison's so like prim and proper that the idea of bumping Harrisons is just funny to me. I don't know, there's really nothing else to it. It's stuck. I've had people say, hey, now that Chris Harrison's gone, you need to change it to somebody else. And I go, no, bumping Harrisons will exist long after I'm gone, okay? That ain't going anywhere. Anyway, Lauren Kaminsky says, no, don't say your number online. Well, I'm sure he didn't know that, but I won't call you back. But he says, you know, anyway, hopefully he's listening to this, because he called in just a couple. Actually, he called in. That was from yesterday. So hopefully he didn't lose sleep last night wondering where the meaning came from, bumping Harrisons. Hope that's not like Chris Harrison's lawyer and he's like trying to figure out if he's going to sue me or not. I'm pretty sure Harrison is not trademarked there. So bumping Harrys. Gorilla says, I agree, bumping uglies. Yeah, it's just a funny term. Yeah, lance your bass, sling your spade, spike your coconut, bump your Harrison, caress your Burgess, knock your bong on your Lil John. So those are the things that you can do. Did we get them all? Did we get all of the... I think we got them all. That's all of them so far. Do we have any other surprise judges coming this year? I think we might be at the end of the judges. throw your swells into the wells. No, that's ring your bell on your well. I don't know. I don't know if Wells deserves one. We'll have to see how it plays out. Anyway, if anyone wants to call Dave back, you can call him at 321. I don't know if you guys remember this, but early on in my live stream career, someone did give their phone number accidentally, and I played it on air, and I felt so bad, but there's only like 15 people watching. So anyway, Nick Your Glazer from F-Boy Island. That's a good one, Nick Your Glazer. Let's see if there's any other voicemails here. The voicemail number line is up. It's 4:47. I'm not going to go much longer. I have a stand-up show tonight. Got a lot of work to do. Tasha's been recovering from the post-traveling fatigue, so I'm taking care of her, making her some soup. Cav says, what happened to the guy that was the moderator? He just went on to something else. You know, he just went on. I really couldn't tell you anything else. We wish him the best. Glorifying Jesus says, are Riley and Marissa still together? That would constitute a spoiler, which we're not going to do. But if you did want to look at my old Bachelor in Paradise spoiler videos from just like last month, Reality Steve does say which contestants are still together. We're not going to do that here. I know in the interview that Riley did on Bachelor Happy Hour yesterday, he said he was in love past tense. Does that mean he's no longer in love? I don't think so. But I don't know. It could very well be over. I'm really not sure. Jen Murphy said, haha, I was one of those 15 viewers. Classic. Yeah, I felt so bad. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Hunter says we got some pretty cool new mods. You being one of them, of course, Hunter. How's that date going? Hunter's got a new boyfriend. We love. Deanna says, how many episodes left? I believe 3. Let me give me a second here and I'll pull up the Bachelor in Paradise calendar. Give me 1 second here. If we look at the Bachelor in Paradise calendar, they will show us there's only been like 3 rose ceremonies, which is wild. They might not actually have here's the schedule. So I believe we just did the 14th, so we have the 21st and the 28th. I don't know if that's the last episode, because according to this, that's 2 episodes left, and then Michelle's season premieres on October 16th, I believe. Let's go to Michelle here. Michelle is looking stunning in her new promo photo. So assuming it ends in September, which, Bachelor in Paradise does have to kind of end, can't be lasting like too far into pumpkin spice latte season. But according to the show poster, Tuesday the 19th. So we might have 2 weeks off. Of course, her fellow contestants wishing her the best. Beautiful, so excited, says Rachel Kirk Connell. Serena says, my favorite teacher. Katie says, let's go. And I say, can I stay after for a lesson plan? All right. Lauren Kaminsky with a super chat says, Katie talked about you on her Instagram Live. Oh, did she? Was it today? When did Katie talk about me? I'd love to know what she said. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully we didn't offend her too much. Let's go back to some other comments here. Jessica said, sorry, I'm trying to read these as we go along. I know you mentioned for Katie's season that you had seen the finale ahead of time. Sorry if you've already answered, but does this mean you're on the Bachelor's media list? Great question. Answer, no. I should work harder to get on the media list, but I'm not. That's the only episode I got ahead of time. It would be fantastic for my own life to get the thing in advance, because it's so time consuming to here's what I do. We do the live stream on my time from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., so 8 o'clock East Coast time. I have 30 seconds to take my laptop off all of the plugs that make this whole thing work, run into the other room, set it up so I can take notes off of it, stream from my phone the East Coast time. And then as soon as that's over, I come and do a recap. I come and do a live stream, then a recap, then it's on the West Coast, and then I do late night West Coast. It is wild. And by the way, if you didn't watch the late night live stream from Tuesday night, I think you got something special on your hands. We had a blast. How much fun was that? I've never had so much fun sober in my life. Araceli says, hoping we get a tell-all episode after the finale if it makes it to that point. Now, they said there wouldn't be a tell-all episode. But they would have the time for it. Some are wondering if that's why Trey and Connor are in California, but we don't have that many contestants in California, so we'll have to see. We will have to see. Yeah, DJ Dave party. We had a good party. We had a good beat. When the beat's kicking, you can't stop licking. I don't know. Anyway, let's get a few more questions in here. Any voicemails? And then I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna keep it nice and tight today for you guys. Gonna keep it nice and tight. See what other comments we have. Yeah, could I ask some people to get on the media list? Yeah, it would be nice. I mean, there are literal garbage. There are literal garbage news rags that get the thing in advance. I'm sure my channel gets way more clicks and views. I know, I mean, it's obvious that like Nick Vial, Us Weekly, it's obvious that they get the episodes in advance. I mean, I don't think anyone's doubting that. They're for sure watching the East Coast version. I got my episode 3 days in advance, which was nice. I don't need it that far, but it would be nice to have it like on a Sunday afternoon so I could watch it, take notes, not like stress, because it is not, I don't remember the last time I watched the show, like, oh, let's just turn the clicker on and what, no, I got things going on, I'm in the Discord, I'm sweating, I'm cooking tacos, the whole thing's crazy. It's crazy. Prisk Cordero says, is this your first YouTube channel? What inspired this? Well, technically I had a YouTube channel before this that was like private. That was just like, you know, home video. I have an old YouTube channel that's like super home videos. You know, you wouldn't be able to find it. I don't even know where it is. And then I've had this channel for a long time, which was essentially just, you know, where you post your stand-up clips. But, you know, YouTube has evolved. You know, before a couple years ago, you wouldn't even consider making a thumbnail. Now I spend a lot of time on my thumbnails. I want them to be perfect. They mean so much to get new viewers' attention, and all that. So, yeah. Deanna says, Nick watches and records his podcast the night before, which is nice because he's obviously got a team. You know what? I actually randomly knew his producer. She's a stand-up comedian, Rochelle. But we've never connected on to talk about Bachelor, which is interesting. I know she does her own podcast with another comic that I know, Jono, but we've never really connected to talk about it. I don't really go out of my way to try to connect with other people because I'll be honest, it just doesn't help my channel. This channel has been very nomadic, so like it doesn't like I was thinking the other day. Can I share an idea that I had with you guys? Don't steal this idea, okay? But you guys know, do you know Billy Echard? He does Man on the Street stuff, right? So Man on the Street is walking around with a microphone. I've done this for a while. You go up to people, ask them stupid questions, you record it, this and that, tons of fun. Well, I was thinking, what if I did it with a Bachelor contestant and it became a series where I made like a 20-minute video with different Bachelor contestants, and I went up to strangers and I was like, do you know this guy? Yeah, he had sex in a yurt, you know, like just... And then, you know, you'd get fans that love them, and then you'd get like grandmas that have never heard of the guy. I think it could be kind of fun to do, but it would require so much post-production that if I did it, it would be nice to hire someone to edit it for me. Natalie says Hollywood Posers. Don't get me started on it. Hollywood Posers seems like the biggest failure I've ever done because it's got so much potential and we're not filming it. But this is something I could do that would align within the Bachelor world. Joan says, how's Tasha? I hope she's doing well. Tasha, how are you? Everyone's asking about you. Can you hear me? I think she's in the other room. She's doing good. She's been drinking a lot of NyQuil, kind of trying to relax because she was a little under the weather. The troll door knocking would... if I did the Troll Patrol, the show where I knock on trolls' doors, that would require like a full team of researchers to track down trolls and, you know, that would be like a full production value. Natalie says, "What? I love Hollywood Posers." Yeah, that's the problem with it. I love it too. I haven't been able. It's so hard to get other people to film at the same conviction, at the same hustle, at the same production value to timely do it. I really should just throw money at it and film it, but we got so many other projects we're working on. I'm working with that same crew that does Hollywood Posers on a short film in like 12 days. So I'm going to be in a short film, and that's going to be a ton of fun. I will send photos, and of course, everyone on the Patreon, I'll take the second to plug the Patreon because I haven't been plugging it lately. Everyone on the Patreon, I will make sure to get behind the scenes photos and videos for all of you guys from my day filming this project we're working on. No, she does not, Crafty. I'm not trying to be subtle there. She does not. She's been negatory there. So that's good. But, you know, when you travel, sometimes you just get whatever, you know. I think she was just fatigued. Sarai says, I love the polka dot skirt I bought from her. Oh, good to know. Sarai's wearing Tasha's clothing now. Very nice. Tasha 2.0. Pam's got to go. Bye, Pam. Crafty Beach says, Hollywood Posers was great. A batch edition would be perfect. Yeah, that would be fun if I could merge the two. It's just, like, hard to do. It's hard to do. I think the thing that Hollywood Posers needs is, like, a full, like, Hollywood Posers needs a full dedicated, like, film crew to make it work. So here's Hollywood Posers, right? 1,300 subscribers. Our last video came out, we shot in Santa Monica last year sometime, so we did season 2. But look at this, right? My channel, 1.33 million views. Hollywood Posers, 108 views. This is in the last 30 days. It's just so hard to get these things off the ground. Now, obviously, Hollywood Posers is play-by-play commentary of strangers taking photos in public. That's what it is. It's a ton of fun. We love doing it. We go to all the hot spots in Southern California. Whenever someone's taking photos, we get up there with our sports microphones and we do full play-by-play commentary. But look, this one, you know, yeah, that one's got 13,000 views. Fine. But like this last season, 1,000 views. We get 1,000 views in 3 minutes on this channel. You know what I mean? So it's, and these take days to produce. So it's just so frustrating that it doesn't have more love. But what can you do? What can you do, you know? Let's see what we got here. Amanda Lynn says, I'm currently home with COVID. Thanks for keeping me company. Are you feeling okay, though? Are you on the mends? Lauren says, I got COVID tested because you were sick last week. Yeah, you can get COVID tests like over the counter now, like a do-it-yourself test. But boy, does that swab hurt when it goes up your ass. It's for the nose? Dave, can you please say, Thomas, get off your phone? Wait, you got to. It's for your husband. I got to say it in a woman voice, in a disgruntled female voice. Thomas, get off your phone. How's that? All right. What else do we got here? Yeah. All right. I think that's it. It's awesome they let you. I don't know what that's for. Oh, Lisa's got COVID too. Oh, sorry to hear that. Remember the days when you didn't know anyone who had it and you're like, is this thing even real? It is. Derek said 500 of those views were mine, all because of your wicked mustache. Well, I mean, I'd like to bring it back, but it's going to have to be done like, it's almost like I got to, oh man, I'm not kidding when I say how frustrating it is. I'm not blaming anyone else, but editing takes time, and it's the type of show that's like, you just need to shoot it and be done with it. I would love, like, it's already September. I'd love to do a Hollywood Posers. I hate that it's already almost 2022. Like I said, it just feels like the type of show that could be on Comedy Central or anywhere else. And meanwhile, we can't even, you know, every comment we've gotten on our Hollywood Poser videos goes, oh my gosh, how does this not have more subs? This is great stuff. And you go, I know. I tell my guys this. In order to get subs, people need to know that every week they're going to show up and there's going to be new content. So we either need to dedicate every Monday to shooting this like a business. And that's hard to do in your comics. We all have different gigs, but it's like, we need to, like, I get so sad. I get angry dad. Angry dad. You know why? Because it is a complete success that we haven't, you know, capitalized on. Well, I guess that's when I get off the live stream, when we start talking about COVID. All right, folks. Well, you've been a blast. This has been our hour of love here. Got a lot of content I made today, so if you haven't checked it out yet, by all means, Go check that out. Tons of videos. They're all performing very well. We didn't even get into this story, but I made a video about... let me see if I can pull it up. I'll give you the Sparky Notes if you guys want to go check it out, but I made a video about Hannah Ann. Did you guys see this one? Hannah Ann is suing Procter & Gamble. I have a feeling most of you guys didn't see this video. Here it is. TMZ reported Hannah Ann sues Procter & Gamble because they put her on a... They're using her image. If you look right... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong page here. If you look right here, they're using her image on this, what's it called? Downy fabric softener. And she's suing them. So we had that video. Then we have introducing Clayton back. That's our live stream right now. And then, of course, Michelle Young, a video about her. Alana calls out Joe. Riley says they were all bamboozled. And then the videos from yesterday, she was dumb off the dick, the Rachel Lindsay video, 40,000 views. That video has completely taken off. Rachel Lindsay with a great take on what the heck went down. So those are all the videos. If you haven't checked them out, by all means, Who says what? What? You don't that without asking for. You don't what without asking for. Boo boo ba ba da boo doo doo. Lisa says I just watched that video. Amanda says thanks for everything, Dave, and all you disgruntled females. Araceli says have a good show tonight. Yeah, tonight's set that I'm doing is completely improvised. So the set will be based on suggestion from the audience. So I'll try to film it or at least record the audio and put it on the Patreon. But who knows? It might suck. It's one of those things. It might just be a bunch of dog crap. Yeah, hit the like button on the way out. My suggestion to people in the chat room would be to not ever take medical advice from fellow strangers, and also I wouldn't even argue their advice. I would just pretend like it doesn't exist because I don't think we're going to change anyone's mind at that point. So that is for both glorifying Jesus and everyone responding to them. I would just say, why argue? What are you guys arguing for? You're making me question your IQ levels for arguing in a comment section on YouTube. It's not going to do any good. If you don't know each other, you're not doing any good. And I will die on that hill. I will die on that hill, folks, that you are not changing minds and you are wasting your own oxygen. Some of us don't have as much oxygen due to limited lung capacity from getting COVID. Okay? So there it is. Tie it all back. All right, folks, we're just going to get right out of here. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye now.